Hello and welcome back for another bloody good waffle. Yes, it's that time of the week again, that time of the week where I just waffle any old bollocks into the camera for your listening pleasure. Now, it's been a couple of weeks, I think, since my last waffle. It's been an intense couple of weeks because, unfortunately, my childminder was a bit poorly, God bless her, and so we have had the children running amok in the house solidly for the last 2 weeks, which has made it a little bit difficult for me to basically do fucking anything. So she is back on the firm now, my kids are nicely somewhere else, so I've got time to waffle on. Now, because it's been a couple of weeks, I've had a load of stuff that's come in that I'm just starting to try and get through now the kids are back with a childminder. I've had epic vape mails. I had an epic vape mail today from the modder MK. He sent me a K-box. Also sent one for my wife, which was really beautiful, and it's a stunning little piece. It's based on the Shield idea by Needleworks. Before anyone starts, Needleworks did give permission for his design to be used, and MK is a massive fan of the Shield and decided he'd try and make a couple out of wood, and they're bloody lovely. Look, he even sends them in these really nice sort of little wooden parcel things, which is great, you know. It's a real nice attention to detail. Look at that. Hey? Also sent me some e-liquid as well, and one of them being called, let me find it, one of them is actually named Mrs. Malta's Bum. So that's not actually a picture of my wife's arse on there. My wife has a better arse than that. But yeah, Mrs. Malta's Bum. So look at that, I'm interested in trying this. Won't be the first time. But let's have a look. It does in fact smell like my wife's arse. A peach. Yeah, and he sent me a load of other juices as well, but I'm really digging this K-box. It's really, and it's surprisingly how comfortable it is in my hand. It's bigger than the Shield as it goes, but yeah, it's really nice, a stunning piece of craftsmanship there. I'll just take a little blast. Lovely. What else have I got? Ah, look at this beauty. Seeing as we're talking about sort of Shield-esque style box mods, I got this from Continental Mods, and it's the Black Oak. Now, some of you probably have seen the Black Oak or seen pictures or possibly got on the list for one. It's a 26650 solid steel box mod. Look at that, absolutely solid. So unlike sort of like the Helix or the Shield, which are sort of like an aluminium based sort of body on this, this is 306 food grade stainless steel, so it's not a light beast at all. And it also has those sort of nice little wooden extensions that you can put in, so you can actually use different size atomizers. Say you've got a Genesis or a dripper, you've got different size sort of extensions to put in to compensate for the size of your atty. So you can actually now use a dripper with this sort of style box mod, which is pretty cool. So I'll be reviewing that in the week as well. It's a fabulously machined piece of work. It really is, and well presented as well. I mean, let me just grab this for you. Get a little certificate with it, and also it comes in this. Look at that, eh? For presentation, a big old lovely wooden box where you get your extensions and your bits and pieces in there with it as well. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I mean, that is such a nice touch. I love things that are well presented, and you know, rather sort of set back from the days where your Pravari would turn up in its fucking bubble wrap, you know, and you'd be like, how much? In bubble wrap? Now they've really started to go out of their way to sort of really present these things, and I think that's fantastic. If you're going to pay the sort of money for some of these mods and atties and things like that, you know, a little bit of extra something is always nice, you know. And what else have I got coming up? Sasha Russ, I don't know if you know the guy, he's an Austrian mod maker, and basically he did the first Godzilla sort of adapter for the K-Fun. He has now started to do the JFK, which is on top of my Chilli Megan here, which is basically like an extension piece for a K-Fun Lite or a K-Fun Plus base, and it's basically to adapt to fit your K-Fun base onto a 26650. And he does these in various different sizes and various different diameters as well. He does like a 30mm version, which I've got here on the Chilli Megan, and also fits the Mutant by Fallout Mods. He also does a 28.5mm version, which would fit, say, your Hades, and also a 32.5mm version that will fit sort of like your Congestus. And he makes them in different sizes as well. Here's your standard size, so it's got that sort of more K-Fun look. He does something as well called the Junior, which is a smaller piece, almost like a nano version that you would find with your K-Fun. And he also does the clear tanks as well for both the nano and the regular, and a shorter one for the Junior. And also does, let's find them here now just to show you, the stainless steel tanks as well. So I mean, throughout the board he's sorted out everything you need for these JFKs, and they look absolutely stunning, and vapor treat as well. And I think the standard size one holds about 8.5mm of juice, so I'll be looking at them next week as well. So yeah, big thanks to Sasha Russ, man. Absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. It really does look beautiful on your 26650s. What else have I got coming up to review? I still have the Immortalizer Plus that I'm going to be reviewing early next week. Lovely little dripper this. You probably saw the first Immortalizer. This is sort of their new version with airflow control. It's still got the ceramic on the deck and all that, but really nice sort of dripper, so I'll be looking at that next week as well. And also, it's been an epic vape mail week this week, and today. You know, usually I'm on here moaning that I haven't had any vape mail, and it's all come sort of at once today, which has been really nice. For my ELA, the Schaefer switch, yes, Schaefer. This is by a guy in America called John Schaefer. Really cool guy as well, and I got in contact with him, and I was inquiring about the switch, which is a magnetic switch for the ELA, for the Super T, which he makes. And basically sent me one along with a 22mm top cap as well for my ELA, so that's really nice. The switch is lovely. It's a magnetic switch with a copper contact as well, so it hits really nice and hard on my ELA now, and it's sort of indented as well, unlike the Satburn switches that I've got. And it's really bloody nice actually, so massive thanks to John Schaefer for the Schaefer switch for my ELA, which is absolutely pucker. So yeah, I'll be playing around with this, man. I do love the ELA. I know a lot of people are sort of like, oh, Super T ELA, like another Marmite one. You either love it or you hate it, and I really like it actually. It's different, and it's nice and heavy as well, which I do like in a mod. And I've had shitloads of juice sent to me as well, which is brilliant. I mean, it's going to take me absolutely ages to get through some of this stuff, but some really nice juice as well. A guy called Chris Dunford from Dunford's E-Liquids. He has sent me his range of e-liquids, and we've got Grizzly Bear, Silverback, Shorthorn and Narwhal. Yes, Narwhal. And I'm really enjoying the Grizzly Bear actually. It's sort of like a chocolatey dessert, a bit nutty as well, almost like a Snickers. That's really nice. And I like the Narwhal as well, which is a nice heavy menthol with a sort of a touch of grape to it, you know what I mean? It's very fruity, a fruity menthol, and it's really nice. So yeah, Dunford's e-liquids as well, they're nice. Grizzly Bear I'd recommend, if you, and even he advertises it, vape it with a coffee, and he's not far wrong actually. A bit of Grizzly Bear with your coffee is really nice. It gives it that sort of mocha taste, you know. Really nice. What else have I got? Because I do have tons. My mate Neil sent me his range from Lancaster Steam Lancaster Steam Company, that's right, and I've been vaping his Chilli 2 in a dripper, which is sort of like a bubble gum, you know, like Hubba Bubba. Do you remember the original Hubba Bubba as a kid? That's what that tastes like. It's really nice. And he's actually sent me something from my Best of the Worst, which I will be trying later. I've pushed a couple back, sorry guys, for the one that he sent me, because I did have a sniff. I had a sneaky sniff, and it smells vile. So, and that's a chili hot dog, so I'll be trying that a bit later on. But yeah, the Lancaster Steam Company, Chilli 2. What else has he sent me to try? To be honest, this is the only one I've sort of tried out of his, because I've been swamped with it. He's also got Useless Dunker. Sounds interesting. Little Moscow. Chilli. Oh, Chilli, I didn't see that one. It says Chilli and Chilli 2. So Chilli 2 is the sequel. The Governess, Sabden Snout. I hope I said that right. I could go on forever. But yeah, the Chilli 2 from Lancashire Steam Company is actually bloody nice. A bit of bubblegum there if you're into that. What else have I got? Ah, and this is quite cool as well. This got sent to me today, so I haven't had a chance to try it yet. And this is from a company called Vape Crate. And that's got Space Jam juice in it, Andromeda Astro, and also a vanilla trifecta from Drake's Vapes, which I will be trying later on. That's cool. Now also, you see this t-shirt I've got on me there, Boillyfe. There's a Facebook group called Boillyfe, and basically they're a group that just boils anything and everything. They're a load of vapors as well, and they just boil everything. So they sent me this t-shirt. Brian, who's the admin, and my mate Paul over in the States there, sent me this t-shirt. And so what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd do a little boil video for them to say thank you for their t-shirt, and I put it up on their Facebook group. So Boillyfe, thanks guys, wicked t-shirt here, man. And if you guys want to see the video I did for Boillyfe, then I might as well play it for you. Safe. So hello Boillyfe, received my t-shirt, so thank you very much Brian and Paul for sending me this. Today I've decided what I am boiling is 150ml of freshly squeezed breast milk from my wife. So this is what I'm going to boil today. I'm going to boil it, I'm going to let it cool down a little bit, then I'm going to fucking drink it. Okay, so let's put this in some water. Boil on. Let's get this bucket to boil. I have tried breast milk before. Not 150ml of it, I must add. But if it's good enough for my babies, then it's good enough for me. Right, so that's boiling a good one. Let's get this drunk. Oh, it's red fucking hot. Here we go. So there we go, boiled breast milk and drunk it for Boillyfe. Stay safe. So yeah, there was my video for Boillyfe, and you know, I did enjoy making that for them. So thanks guys. If you want to go and check out what that's all about and boil something, then go on their Facebook group. They're a cool bunch of guys actually, and they do have a giggle. They take a piss. They take the piss a lot out of the, you know, some of the questions asked in vaping and about boiling batteries and things like that, and you know, they just take the absolute mick out of it. And I think it all spurned up from that boiling batteries sort of thing. So they started their own sort of Facebook group where they just boil anything and everything. Madness, but why not? Great fun. Yeah, so that's cool. Also this week, I got nominated for an ice challenge, right? Now, I don't know if many of you know about it, probably a lot of you will, but in the vaping community now, people have been calling each other out for this ice challenge, and it's either you've got to pour 10 pounds of ice over yourself, or you've got to send $100 to a charity of the choice of the person who nominated you. And I actually got called out by 3 different people last week. So, you know, it's only fair that I jump into the spirit of it and do the ice challenge. Now, I was called out by my friend Lisa. Thank you very much, Lisa. She was the first one to call me out, and she did the video herself. So, you know, I thought, why not be a good sport and jump in and do the ice challenge. So, and before I do my ice challenge, I'd like to call out a couple of people to do it, whether or not they will. I know probably one of them will, but Loki, yeah, you motherfucker, I nominate you to do the ice challenge. Also, my friend Paul Cox, I nominate you to do the ice challenge. Greg Smith, eh? Mr. Tranny himself, I nominate you to do the ice challenge. Lee Adler, don't think you ain't fucking getting away with it. I nominate you to do the ice challenge. And who else? One more. I'm gonna spur of the moment pick it up. Lucky draw it. And Billy Vaping King, yeah, you, my sexy little Vaping King friend. I nominate you to do the ice challenge. So without further ado, let's show you my ice challenge. Okay, so here's my ice challenge. Now for all those guys that I've called out, I want the ice challenge. You've got basically a week to do it because I want to put it up on the next Waffle. So if you think out, everyone's going to know. So yeah, my advice, anyone with a heart condition, don't try this at home, and most importantly, stay safe. Let's do it. Oh dear God. Oh, 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 come on, come on. Oh. Oh. So, thanks very much for watching this ice challenge, and I'm never ever going to do this again. Stay safe. So there you go, that was my ice challenge, and as you could see there, my wife had far better a time than I did, but still, it's a lot of fun, isn't it? And it's a good thing that's been going around the vapor community. It's a good little bit of a giggle and something nice and social, and it's a lot better than that stupid alcohol game that was flying about on the internet for a while, where people were just drinking masses of amounts of alcohol and putting all sorts of weird shit in their drinks. At least, you know, unless you've got a heart condition, it's pretty much fine doing the ice challenge. So yeah, so I've called out my people. It's up to you now. You do it. Don't let me down. Don't make me look a mug. If I did it, you can do it. So yeah, I almost forgot. Want to do a shout out as well to a young lady on my Facebook group, and that's Paula Jankowski. I hope I said that right, Paula. I always have a struggle saying your name. Jankowski. Sounds like a private detective, doesn't it? P.I. Jankowski. But yeah, she sent my wife some Alice in Vapeland juice. Now, my wife's been trying to get hold of this for a little while. It always seems to be sold out. They do stock it on a certain UK seller site, which I won't mention. But yeah, she's sent her this, so that's really nice. I promise not to steal it, Paula. Okay, this is my wife's. I will have a vape on it, but I won't steal it. So thank you very much. Nice little bag you've put it in. Very, very cute. Lovely. So what else has been going on in Vapeland this week? Well, it's been quite an interesting week for me. You know, Facebook. Okay, let's talk about vape community on Facebook. Facebook can be a great place for the community, you know, to discuss ideas, to have a laugh, to do apology songs, to do all things like that, and really get to meet a good bunch of people. But it can also be a complete bitch's paradise. You know, Facebook allows people to have an opinion, and yet it also allows people to not give a fuck about yours, and that can get very sort of boring, you know, especially with that the age-old discussion, one that I try and avoid like the plague, because it is boring and I've had enough of it, and that's the clones versus authentic debate. Is all I can say. It just gets so heated and so stupid, you know, and you either advocate clones or you don't. There's no real middle ground. Now, I don't advocate them. It's pretty obvious by what I review. I used to not really know too much about it, and a lot of people have said, well, you used to review them on Safer Vapors. Yes, I did. I didn't understand a lot about that side of it back then, so you know, but I don't have a problem with people who use clones. I don't. There's, you know, you use what you can afford, or you use what you want to use. Some people probably can afford all the authentics in the world, but think, fuck that, I'd rather spend it on this, or I'd rather spend it on that, so therefore I'm just going to use this because it helps me vape. That's fine. A lot of people only vape authentic stuff. That's fine. It's totally up to anybody. There's no right or wrong when it comes to a consumer, because it's available. You can't stop it, you know. There's the market for clones, you know. You're not going to be able to stop it. So why bother spend tireless hours of your life arguing the toss over it? It just doesn't matter, you know. You vape what you want to vape, you know. And it's just, I see it every day now. The argument is there all the time, and people getting angry and calling each other cunts and everything like that, and it just doesn't warrant it. It's either, and I always look at it like that way, there's two sides to the story, and as long as each side can understand the other person's side, just get on with it. You've both got good arguments, but that's the thing, it's going to be an argument and it's going to last forever. So just get the fuck on with it. Don't go mental over it. Don't, and understand the passion, and I respect the passion, and that is great, because this is something we all get passionate about, and you can't knock that. You know, it's great that finally there's this phenomenon of vaping where people are actually bothered about something, you know, and actually give a fuck, which is nice, because for a long time people didn't give a fuck about anything, and in the vaping world there's so much passion, and that's really cool. Crazy? I'm passionate about it, which is odd. I never thought I'd get passionate over a box mod or a fucking tube or something like that, but I have. It's unbelievable. It is a phenomenon. But I don't get irate. I don't have a go at somebody and wish harm to somebody, or call somebody names, or want to beat somebody up, or I'll see you at fucking Vape Fest. I've seen that a lot this last couple of weeks. Like, what's going to happen at Vape Fest? You know, aren't we all just a bunch of fucking geeks at the end of the day? So what's it going to be at Vape Fest? There's going to be a one clone guy, one authentic guy standing there like that with each other. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely ridiculous. So, and I did a little song about it last week, because I was so pissed off with all the drama, especially on my personal group. It did happen last week. It's died down now, hopefully. I got such a hump with it that everyone was arguing. I thought I was going to try and lighten the mood, and I did a little song about it, and it sort of got shared everywhere. You know, I mean, even, like Grim Green actually shared it and things like that, and I think a record company wants to sign me. No thanks. But still, you know, it was really cool and really nice to see this shared everywhere. So for those of my subscribers who haven't seen the song, I'm gonna put it on for you now, and just remember, don't take offence to anything. Have a laugh. We're all in the same boat at the end of the day. You know, it's not worth getting so fucking irate over, because do you know what? The argument will go on forever. Nobody's gonna win it. It's pointless. So here's the song for your listening pleasure, guys, and I like to call this one Being Elitist. Said it's my kind of place, rubbing high in gear in your face. That's being elitist. What can you do when you feel like shit on a shoe for not being elitist? Where can you go having people not wanting to know if you're being elitist? What can you say having all your words dismissed that way for not being elitist? You better leave those clones behind, or we will all look down on you. It's not a mod unless it's hard to find. It's just an elitist point of view, yeah. Do you think that you'll ever know what it's like to be rich and tight on your own? Do you think that you'll ever get the hell out of here with your counterfeit gear and your clones? See, I'm an elitist man, I do what I can just to spite you. But if you get in my way with your clone stingray, then I'm coming, I'm coming. You better leave those clones behind. Darling, yes dear, I think I'm going to get myself another solid silver Caravella. Why, sweetheart, don't you already have 20 number ones? Why, yes I do, but it just doesn't quite have the same ring to it as 21 number ones. 21 and 1? Why, that's almost like a SAT 22. Why, yes it is, and we already have 22 of those. Bloody marvellous! You better leave those clones behind. Together now. La-dee-da. Sing it with me. La-dee-da. One more time. La-dee-da. Now let's repeat the chorus for all those paupers at the back. You better leave those clowns behind. No, we will all look down on you. It's not a mutt unless it's hard to find. Yeah, it's just an elitist point of view. You're an elitist. La-di-da, you're an elitist. La-di-da, I'm an elitist. La-di-da, you're an elitist. La-di-da. So there was the song, you know, a good laugh and not to be taken seriously, and it did actually stop some of the drama on my group, which was really nice and which was its intention. And hopefully if other people see it, I mean it's on YouTube but on my personal account, then they can have a laugh as well and put all the differences aside and realise it's just stupid arguing over all this bollocks. So yeah. Right then. Well, without further ado, let's get on with the best of the worst. Now, I've been sent from my mate Neil over at Lancashire Steam Company, Chilli hot dog. And I have had a sniff, okay? I'm not going in blind this week. I was just interested because I actually really love a chilli hot dog. It's one of my favourite meals. Oh, drop me lid. It's another one that smells sweaty to fuck. And it smells hot. Now, jalapeno and mustard, still reigning champ. Now, I have got crab's legs coming. A mate of mine, Real Vapes, I think he is, messaged me and said, look, I want to get you the crab's legs or the crab juice from Azura Vaping, Damien. So, what's your milligram strength? What's this? And he's sending me some over. So that is coming. Yeah. Oh, and while I'm doing the shout outs, Robin Smith, me boy, sent me a K-Fun to try with my JFK because I didn't have one. Just thought while I was doing shout outs, Robin, boy, anyway, back to the best of the worst. So yes, this is chilli hot dog, 18 milligram of chilli hot dog. Is this a 50-50? No, this is a 30-70, 30 PG, 70 VG, okay. I've got a fresh wick here in my Immortalizer Plus. Oh, it's one of these bottles, so I'm going to have to use a needle. And let's see, I've got air on that. Nice. Let's have a look. Let's get some of this on the firm. I've got a microcoil in here. Some cotton I just put in. Chilli hot dog. I love hot dog. Always reminds me of like a fairground or a carnival, you know, when you had them big greasy fuck off vans. Some guy with hands bigger than your head selling them. No teeth. Hot dog, mate. Yeah. Onions. Oh yeah. Picking them out of his pants. They're the sort of hot dogs, mate. Okay. Chilli hot dog. Come on, chilli hot dog. Is this the puke? It smells. Hold up, I want to have a smell. Let me have a smell first. Oh. Oh. Just vape some up your nose. Wasn't too bad. Hold up. Oh, it's tickly. It wasn't too bad. It's hot though, it's hot. It's too hot. Oh shit. Here's the chilli. It does taste like hot dog. It tastes like... There's chili. There's chili in that, alright. Oh, my fucking eyes have gone. Oh, it's hot. Let me turn that down. Oh, I've gone all hot. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. That's too hot. That's too hot. Oh, I'm proper sweating. I'm proper sweating. Hold up. Let me put some more in there. I don't think I put enough in. I got a bit of a dry hit on that last one. That is hot. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. Oh, I tell you, you don't want this after a fucking curry. Oh. Okay, let's try again. God alive, I'm proper sweating. As hot as fuck. You can taste the hot dog, you can taste the sausage. No pun intended. Flashback, prison. No, you can taste the sausage. The chili kicks you right in the fucking bollocks. And I literally started sweating all over the place. Okay, there's enough. So that's chili hot dog from the Lancashire Steam Company. Oh, why did I do the ice challenge earlier? So where can I put that? I've got to put that as a close second to still getting me, jalapeno and mustard, because it's hot. It's filthy hot. Well done, Lancashire Steam Company. You're on a close second there to jalapeno and mustard. Jalapeno and mustard though nearly made me vomit. That just burns. That just burns me. That just makes me hot. You know, I want to be in the snow now. Chili hot dog from Lancashire Steam Company. Well done, Neil. I need a cold bath now. Bloody hell. Yeah. So. We're waiting for the crab, okay, from my pal. I can't fucking talk. Coming from my pal Real Vapes, who's on the channel. He's sending me some crab's legs, so I will vape that. Apparently, I've heard a lot of people say that they've tried it and just projectile vomited straight away. I've seen a video of a guy taking it, and he didn't look too happy afterwards. So we'll try that one next time. Oh, fuck me, gently with a chainsaw. That's hot as fuck. I feel like I'm in an oven. Yeah, I suppose we should wrap that up now, because I need to go and take all my clothes off. So thank you very much for watching this waffle, and I will see you on the next one. Stay safe!